Hi and welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the fifth song from Salim Sulaiman's Bhoomi 2020 album. This song is called Saiyaan Bol. It has been sung by famous classical vocalist Kaushiki Chakraborty. The lyrics are, I think, traditional. I don't know who the poet is. And of course, has been composed and produced by Salim Sulaiman. So let's talk about composition and lyrics first. So right at the outset, let me just tell you that I don't know much about Indian classical music and I am not trained in any Indian music form. So that's a disclaimer and now let's go into it. So what I heard is that this is a very famous thumri that was popularized by Ustad Bade Ghulam Sahab, and it has also been sung by various other singers including famous ghazal legend Ustad Ghulam Sahab. So the thing is here that it's a recreation, but it's done very tastefully. So I really liked it. So this thumri or this song is based on Rag Pilu. I've heard that it's a rag that evokes a lot of yearning, and hence it befits this thumri, which leads me to talk about the lyrics. That is that this song is about yearning. So it's a woman who's trying to ask her beloved or her husband or anyone to speak to her, to communicate with her, to be with her. So like a lot of different bandish and thumris, this is also from a female perspective, but usually in the olden days what we got was we got these beautiful thumris, chaitis or kajris in a male voice, even though they were written for a female perspective. So in the modern era, we don't have any of those kind of limitations. So we hear it in Kaushiki Chakraborty's beautiful voice. The language here, as expected, is not pure Hindi. I think it is some dialect. I think the closest I think it sounds to is Avdi. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comment section down below. And I tried to find who's the writer of the song. I couldn't. So if you know that, put that in the comment section as well. Like most classical songs, even this has only 4-5 lines of lyric, and it is up to the singer to improvise on the rest of the portions. But since this is in a song format, which Tumri itself is, but here it's in a modern format. So they have cut her improvisations beautifully to make it a concise and precise kind of a song. Okay, so now let's not talk about the singing. Yeah, you heard that right. I'll tell you what I mean. Is that, like I already mentioned, I'm not a student of Indian classical music. I've not learned any form of Indian music. So I am not the right person to comment on Indian classical vocalists, and that too on somebody who's probably the best Indian classical vocalist we have in the country right now. So I'll just say a couple of things as a listener that I found very fascinating. I'll just share them with you. If you usually see classical singers on a stage, they are very open. They don't care much about how it sounds, as in vis-a-vis sound. They're just interested in the music. So they take pauses, they take the rhythm fast or slow, and they do all these sort of things. But in a recording, it's not possible, right? I'm pretty sure that it was recorded bare bones without much instruments, and then the production was added. But what I feel is even the singer, Kaushiki here, knows that she's singing for recording. She's singing in front of a mic. So the tone itself in which she sings is not the tone we hear her sing on the stage. Right, so it's a bit different. There is a certain compression, a certain restraint in her voice, and it's a mark of a great singer. It's not like she has not recorded before, but in every performance to keep that in mind and pitch it in that sort of a way is a credible thing. Generally, classical vocalists tend to showcase a lot of their classical abilities in songs as well when they are recording it for, say, a pop album or some different kind of an album. But here it's there, but it's kept to a bare minimum. I think that was the composer's call as well, and a great call at that, because it kind of sometimes ruins the whole mood and the feel aspect of the song. So here what Kaushiki does is that she goes into her improvisations, but those are limited. I think it was also done while they were producing it. Whoever took the call, great job. Let's talk about the production now. According to me, this is so far the best produced song from the album. The song starts with this orchestral kind of sounds. I think it's a real orchestra, but I don't think it was a huge orchestra. I think this is some sort of a chamber orchestra with minimum number of players, and then you have these guitar riffs starting, and it's all connected in the very end where the song also ends with those guitar patterns. So it was really nice to hear. The rhythm part is very modern. It takes some cues from trap music and hip hop music, which I really liked. I would have liked some classical rhythm elements to it, like a tabla or something, but I didn't really miss that because whatever they did it really well. The best aspect of the song, and especially production, for me was that when anybody does a fusion album, they take different elements and they put them together. But generally, it doesn't fuse, right? You can still identify like this is that element, this is this element. Here, you can still do that, but for most part, it fuses, it gels. There are points where you can't separate the song and the production. So it's all so well tied up, and all the I's are dotted and all the T's are like stroked. So this is really nice. So according to me, production wise and the whole vibe and just the entire presentation of the song, for me this is the pick of the album till now. I don't know if they are going to drop more songs, but as of now, for me, this is the best song of the album. So that's it for the review. If you like this video, please leave a like. It helps other people discover this video and this channel. Check out other stuff on my channel. I do a lot of music related content, mostly music reviews. So if you like any of that, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers. If you want to tell me anything at all, good, bad, feel free to put that in the comment section down below, or simply DM me on Instagram. That will work too. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you with another review.